Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. We will be getting a channeled message for the collective. This is a general read. We're going to start off with the personality trait type phrases. We're just going to jump right in and see what messages Holy Spirit has for this collective read today, okay? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Angelic protection, head in the clouds. Cloud themed, perhaps, today. Love that. Thank you. Messages for the collective, Holy Spirit. Thank you. All of these. Okay. The Princess and the Pea. Controlling. And red flags. Excuse me. The Princess and the Pea. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Sensitivity to the feels. Bloodlines. Destiny and fate. Okay. Controlling. Wants to control. Will seek satisfaction through micromanaging. Someone wants to play God. Probably masks. Okay. Collective. Don't ignore stop signs and negative patterning. No need to give more chances. Pay attention to red flags and omens. Signs and synchronicities from the universe. Okay. Collective. I believe you're sitting in these Princess and the Pea energies. You could have a very strong bloodline. You could have a long-standing, traceable ancestry, okay? Your destiny and your fate are that of royalty, okay? Princess, first daughter, perhaps? I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Collective, this can have a lot to do with numbing oneself in order to placate those around them, right? This can also be, of course, like a straight up drug reference. Take it as it resonates. Sensitivity to the feels. Collective, you could be very sensitive. You could be very intuitive. You could be very empathic. You could actually feel how others feel around you. You could be so sensitive that not even the smallest thing goes unnoticed by you, as the story of the Princess and the Pea would indicate, right? Controlling. There are energies external. There are energies that you would have known growing up, probably. There are energies who you have encountered throughout your life that are controlling. You might have controlling tendencies yourself. Take it as it resonates. Wants to control. Will seek satisfaction through micromanaging. So collective, somebody might try to have micromanaged you in the past, might try to be micromanaging you now. This might be something that you find you come up against readily, right? This might be something that you're used to, people trying to micromanage you. People trying to control. People trying to exert control over your life. Or exert some sort of dominance over your life. Different areas of your life. Control and abuse tactics, right? Someone wants to play God. Collective, you could have someone external to you, of course, who wants to play God. Collective, you could have some controlling tendencies. And this might be something that you have looked at or need to look at. Probably masks. Collective, this individual or these energies who are controlling, I believe this need to control derives from a sense that they have, of course, a sense of a lack of control in one's own life, right? So they feel powerless. They feel that they have given their power away. They feel that they don't have choices in life. They feel that they don't have control in areas significant to them, or perhaps they feel completely out of control entirely in their life, right? Perhaps they feel put down, belittled, somehow, some way. They are dealing with something on the inside, and instead of dealing with it in a healthy manner, they project. They try to exert control. They try control and abuse tactics, right? They probably mask. This would be something that would be recognizable, again, even if this is something you're doing, right? If you have a controlling tendencies, you might mask those controlling tendencies, and that's something that you're going to have to face when looking at, one's own issues, right? Collective. But if you, come into contact with these energies, don't ignore the red flags, right? Someone who wants to control you or someone who wants to micromanage you, don't ignore the red flag. I mean, there are situations where, of course, that type of stuff is going to be unavoidable, like in a job setting. If you're like, have a superior who wishes to use that position of authority, like there's not much you can do outside of that besides like get another job or whatever, right? Regularly you just have to deal. But if it's some other social setting, cut them off. You don't need that. You don't need that, right? Don't ignore red flags and stop signs. Don't ignore negative patterning. Someone who exhibits any negative patterning, even your own, don't ignore your own negative patterning. But certainly don't ignore negative patterning of those around you. No need to give more chances, right? People, a lot of times I feel that they can be talked into, forgiving and forgetting. And while there is merit to that, you want to forgive for one's own benefit so that you can heal and move on from whatever it is that has happened to you or whatever it is that you have participated in. And that does not include, the other person's wants and needs about the situation, especially if you're healing from something inflicted upon you, right? So, always remember, even though you might feel the power of others and the wishes and the wants of others to exert control over your power, always remember that your power is your own and it is stronger than any other power around you. Your power you can tap into directly. Your power in specific, collective, derives from royal bloodline. So go ahead, tap in, right? Your destiny and your fate await you. Okay, these are beautiful energies. So we have kind of another 3-card draw going. Okay, so we're doing gold foil tag now. Okay, thank you. I'm getting a little tongue-tied, getting a little words coming out of my mouth that I didn't mean to say. I think I said tack? I don't know. I didn't mean to say that, so I have something to do with something. 5 of Swords. Somebody is lying. Someone is afraid. Someone wants to win at all costs. Someone's stealing. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Okay. Collective Queen of Swords energies in the upright. I do feel that this energy wants to go a little into the negative patterning, if you will, like we have over here on the red flags. So collective, there can be a Queen of Swords who can be a little controlling. Collective, you could be a Queen of Swords. You could resonate with Queen of Swords energies, and you could have some controlling tendencies, okay? Again, don't ignore negative patterning or red flags, even if they are your own, okay? Collective, Queen of Swords energies in the upright. These are positive, divine feminine air sign energies. So you are comfortable in your mental capacity, right? You are able to express yourself. You could work in some legal profession. You could orate for a living. You could be a teacher. This could represent an ex, also collective. This could be an ex of yours. Take it as it resonates. This ex of yours could have been controlling and you ignored red flags, even though you were sensitive. Or you could be this Queen of Swords, air sides. I said Queen of Wands, so I don't know. Maybe someone finds you a little wandsy. Maybe someone finds you a little reckless or attracted to you or something. You could also have some fire sign tendencies, since the Queen of Wands came out of my mouth as well. You could work in some official capacity. You could be an investigator. Okay, thank you. Messages about this. Can we get something for the Princess in the P column? Can we get something for the Princess in the P column, please? I'm going to stick with this 3-card draw thing here. Princess in the P column, please. Clarifier for the Princess in the P. We're moving on to this deck now. Okay, thank you. No shuffling. Jumping right in. Clarify for the Princess in the P, please. Holy Spirit, please, messages for the collective about this Princess in the P. Princess in the P, please, Holy Spirit. Messages about this. Princess in the P, please. Thank you. Page of Swords. Okay, youthful energy, studious kid. Collective, these could be spies, gossip. Bloodlines. This could be a child, studious kid, as I said, someone looking into it. Collective, this could be a reference to messages. There could be someone wanting to bring you a message. There could be something in reference to someone looking over something in regards to bloodlines, destiny, fate, wanting to bring you a message, some sort of little investigation. We have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. So we have another major and minor represented. So we have the excuse me, superior and inferior. Okay, thank you. We're shuffling again. Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Blessings, gifts from God, new beginnings, work. Someone is gifted at work. Collective, someone is looking into the beginnings and the extensive history. The Empress, 4 of Pentacles. I'm feeling someone is regretting letting you go. Someone might have been greedy towards you. Someone is regretting letting you go, finding you to be the High Priestess and the Empress. High Priestess, these are knowledgeable energies. This is reinforcing the idea that you already know. The World. Okay, so a lot of major energy. A lot of major energy going. This is either a very big deal happening within the collective. This could be a very big deal happening within your life in particular. A big deal happening within the lives of those surrounding to you. Any combination therein. You would have specific knowledge of this. You would be highly intuitive. You could be mother to children. You could be air sign. You could be the holder of the knowledge. Book of Word, Land of Trees again. Okay. The ever-changing knowledge. Change, the only stasis. Right. Okay, thank you. Death and taxes. Yes. Okay. Wait. I don't even... Death and taxes. It's okay. Red flags, please. Can we have something for the red flag column, please? What a little wonk there, you guys. Let's come back now. Let's have clarifier, please, for the red flag column. Red flag, please. Stop signs and red flags. Can we have a clarifier, please, for the red flag column? Red flag. Okay, thank you. 2 of Wands. I'm getting those planning phases again. So this is a little bit of a carryover from a read not too long ago where I was speaking of when you're in the planning phase and then moving on into the actionable step of whatever the next, thing is within the plan, right? And that milestone, that the step in between the 2 and the 3 of Wands, I believe, is a milestone in itself, because a lot of people get stuck within the area of planning and then putting the plans into action, or bringing, into fruition one's own wishes, one's own self-actualization, right? So I'm getting a little bit of that same energy where you don't want to ignore if this is a step for you where you get caught up in your head. You don't want to ignore that. You don't want to ignore that negative patterning. You don't want to ignore, you don't want to give any more chances to those who exhibit negative patterning in their planning, right? So, collective, now this is going in a little different direction. Those who exhibit red flags and negative patterning in their planning, like having no forethought, planning poorly, looking over events in their life, or looking forward to events in their life that either they can't change, so it's pointless, or they won't be able to accomplish, so it's fruitless, right? Instead of looking where they're at, instead of being in the moment, so these 2 of Wands energies, they kind of have a twofold clarifier on that one. I'm getting a twofold, and the Page of Wands. So we have 2 pages out. Okay, so we have youthful energies, or we have youths represented. Collective, you could have children, more than one. You could have a brown-haired child and a blonde-haired child. Okay, you could have air sign child, fire sign child. Collective, you could have youthful energies. You could have an energy who is going on an adventure, just starting out. Taking life by the reins. This is giving a little bit of that watch out for the young teen driver energy again. Excuse me. And this would be you. You would be that energy, that youthful energy, who is just embarking on a new endeavor. This is a new beginning. This is a youthful new beginning. This is the energies of childhood, even. Children yourself or your own childhood. Even in remembrance or looking back. Okay. Thank you. You might have had a maternal figure who was controlling in childhood. You might have had to have taken the reins from this maternal figure in childhood. Again, with the power. Okay, thank you. Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck, Holy Spirit? Messages for the collective? Anything else from this deck? I don't really feel this is very cohesive yet. No, nothing else from this deck. Okay, thank you. Moving right along to wishes for the fishes. Lovers. Soulmate energies on the bottom. Gemini energy. Air sign again. Okay. Thank you. Messages. This is the Five of Cups. This is the depressive state. Okay. Five of Cups. These are delving deep into the waters. This is sadness. This is grief. Someone is experiencing grief. This also, when we look at people plotting against us, or when we look at negative patterning and planning that people have, or lack of forethought or lack of planning, take it as it resonates. Like, this is the difference between intending on doing you harm and doing you harm by inaction, or doing you harm by ignorance, or a feigned ignorance even, right? People will hiding their hands and all that. Stabbing you in the back and all that. Plotting against you. So you can also have people who will be a negative drag on your life one way or another, because they themselves are incapable of, doing right by themselves, acting right. They themselves are just, like that that saying of the drowning man, like, the drowning man will drown you. So don't try to save the drowning man, right? Okay. So we have this attempt at putting you into a depressive state with the planning. That's what I see here. Do not ignore plans, whether directly or indirectly, put into action by others around you that would put you into a depressive state, a sadness, a grief period. Do not ignore your own red flags if you suffer from depressive states. If you are prone to depressive states, do not ignore the red flags that come up in regards to being triggered into one, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not qualified enough to really speak on that. Okay. Thank you. Messages, wishes for the fishes, please. Wishes for the fishes. Can we have some clarifiers for these pages? I'd like some clarifiers for the pages. Okay, thank you. The Eight of Cups inverted. This is the inability to walk away, or this is feeling abandoned. Okay, collective. You could have felt abandoned. You could have walked away from someone, or an energy who feels abandoned. There's an energy represented by a studious kid, perhaps, who feels the inability to walk away, or who actually has the inability to walk away. This can also speak to the inability to choose and move toward one's wish fulfillment, feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, feeling a lack of forward progress in one's life, you know, feeling like maybe in looking over and just beginning to look over the consequences to one's own choices, realizing that you know, those actions, those choices have led to this stagnant period. Those actions, those choices have led to those decisions, right? They have led to this point where they, you know, have the inability to walk away, where they cannot choose their own they cannot choose their own wish fulfillment because they are too busy or concerned or otherwise obligated to you know, serve other people's wish fulfillment instead, losing themselves, right? Giving their power away again. The control. This might have been something that was wanted for you. This might have been part of their little plan, right? I'm getting a lot of the diminishing. Sometimes the Holy Spirit energy comes through with a very what I would consider sarcastic and dismissive and diminishing air and tone and energy and vibe to it. And I try to convey it as best I can, but then I feel like I am, like the way that I just said that, they're a little, whatever, you know, I felt like that was diminishing. Like, I don't normally talk like that, but that was the message Holy Spirit would convey through that particular interpretation of the energy and the combination of the energies from the cards. Okay. Again, take it as it resonates. Collected, these would be energies from your past, energies external to you, or energies that you embodied in the past, energies that you have healed from, energies that you have overcome. Thank you. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands in the upright. Fire sign. I did say Queen of Wands earlier. Collective, you could be divine feminine, fire sign energy. Okay, collective. Queen of Wands. This individual, collective. These energies are confident. These energies are charismatic. The life of the party. These energies can be considered aggressive because they are the most masculine of the feminine energies. Okay. Collective, you are sitting in Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energies, or collective, there could be a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords in your life. These could be energies external to you. Queen of Swords, air sign, Queen of Wands, fire sign. Okay, Queen of Swords would be someone who, as I described before, could appear in an official capacity. This fear came out of my mouth, so this might be an ex or someone who elicited fear previously in you. This could have been like a mother figure or something. That would make sense, that a mother figure would have elicited fear in your youth or something like that. The Queen of Wands, this could represent, again, if this is an energy external to you, this could represent someone you find attractive. This could represent someone that you find alluring, or you find to be charismatic, or you find to be very confident. You know, someone who inspires you, someone you look up to, someone you're very attracted to. Okay. Collective, you could be sitting in either one or a combination of these energies. You could be sitting in Empress energies, and these could be two facets of who you are, right? Collective, you could have found one of these to be an ex and the other one to be a soulmate. We did have the soulmate energies. This could have something to do with looking into things, feeling stuck, over choices having been made versus taking the reins in one's own life, even though there are those trying to exert control and even though there are those trying to plot against you. Perhaps, I don't know, take it as it resonates, trying to lead you into depressive states. Perhaps because they view you to be the Queen of Wands and they are extremely jealous of you. The Queen of Wands exhibits a type of energy that arouses jealousy, especially in same-sex. This is human nature. Okay, thank you. Haters are gonna hate, right? Thank you. Jealousy, this is a nasty trait. This is a trait that is easily identifiable, though. The Emperor and the Ten of Swords. Okay, collective, you have an Emperor on your hands who feels completely just like you just killed them. This is how they feel about you. They feel like dead over you. They're like, oh, you killed me. Like, I just died in your arms tonight. Okay. That could be how attracted they are to you. They could be like, oh, you kill me, I'm dead. Okay. I just died in your arms tonight. Okay. Or collective, there could have been an Emperor who stabbed you in the back over and over and over again. Right? Collective, these energies of the Emperor in the upright, these are the energies of the leader. These are the energies of the father. These are the energies of the husband. These are the energies of the boss man. These energies are intimidating. These energies warrant respect. These energies are honorable. They are the man. They also elicit jealousy. So, collective, if there's anything and anyone in any situation who's going to be controlling, it's going to be the Emperor. Especially if the Emperor feels like he wants to die in your arms tonight, but instead he might have stabbed you in the back because he didn't know how to deal, he didn't know how to act. I'm getting these energies very strong, like, yes, I am the Emperor, but sometimes I don't know how to act, okay? So he's dead over you right now because he finds you to be so attractive, but he can't leave because of the choices that he made. But you knew all along because you were the princess in the pea. His controlling tendencies forced you into the position of an ex where you had to take the reins of your own life. There might have been plots and plans against you. The Emperor might have involved himself. The Emperor might have been supporter, ignorant of, or the financier. The Emperor might have been the architect of the entire situation in some